Jacko here again. Welcome back to Feed the Beast Direwolf 1.7.10. I'm going to get on with making my elevator in just a second. I was just up here a few minutes ago. There was an Enderman and he pinched my block of grass. So my clay cone here had been sucked up by the vacuum chest, the cheeky bastard. And as usual, start recording. I need to sleep because it's night time. I brought most of my stuff across from the base. Just put it all in here for now. So I've got my little Buildcraft research area and the enchanting area and stuff like that. I've brought all that across here. The only thing that's left across in the other base is the 4 little farms there. That's not chunk loaded either when I'm offline now. So let's get them farms across here. But the farms I'm going to go up on the roof once I've got a roof up there. So that's why I've not bothered bringing them yet. Now I'm actually going to I won't bother sleeping. Now some really cool things to do. I'm going to do the lift first. I'm not going to show you, it's just behind me what I've set up for. I'm going to show you that in a minute. After that, we are going to have a play with these guys. Architect Table Builder, brilliant. That's from a comment from Alex Roosterfield. Thank you very much for the comment. I've played with these before, but they never worked. They now work, and they are wonderful for builds like this. So a bit of a teaser for later on in the episode. I've changed the roof in here. I decided not to go with a low roof. I'm going to go with a high roof, and I think I'm going to have a gap in it like that. So it's like 7 by 7 around the edges. I don't know yet. It's still very dark up there, but I was just checking out what the enamel wall looks like up there. I think I'm going to do the bottom 3 layers in cyan clay, and then a layer of orange clay, and hardened clay, that is, of course, and then the white stuff just to break the colour up a bit. But I'm not sure yet. Right, it's real weird being dark. I'm going to have to sleep, aren't I? Let me quickly sleep, and then we'll get on with our elevator. Wonderful. So last time I was being a bit tight with how long this was left on. I actually fell asleep. I went to bed with it left on, and it used about 100k LP overnight. So it's actually pretty cool. I could leave it on all the time, to be honest. In here I've got some different colour plastic sheet in, and I made 3 of these guys, turbine blades. It's just redstone and gold ingots, nice and straightforward. We'll need them. So what we're doing, we're actually making, right, we are making, first of all, making some of these guys elevator base, and we're making some of these elevator frames. Now, so we should have all the bits in here I need for all this. I made loads more compressed iron as well. So I'm going to start with the elevator frame. I've got 32 of them. That might be enough to do something cool, I'm not sure. Let's have a look. Is it like that? I forgot already. Oh, of course, I forgot already. It's like that. So I'll start with 4, because I just want to show you what happens. I need some conduit, which I can get from the other one. Okay, so we'll keep that recipe in there, and let's clear that out, and I want 4, 8, 12 of them to start with. So we'll just start with a nice little basic one, and I'm going to have to make something else, which I actually need redstone for. So I'm going to have to go into the other area, grab some redstone, and while I'm there I'll grab some conduit. Oh look, there's my lift. Ooh, let's have a look at it in a minute. So if you might remember me mentioning I went to London last week. I went to a restaurant, had a glass lift, and I quite liked it. So I tried making an elevator that looked like that. We call them lifts here, not elevators. That's why I keep saying lift. Spent 5 of them guys, elevator callers. That'll become apparent what they're for in a moment. I tried modelling the elevator on the one I saw, but it didn't really look right, so I ended up doing it. It's got a bit of glass in there, but it's mostly the factory block, rusty factory block, rusty metal plate. There we go. So here's my lift area. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll put doors into the front of the building there. So you see we've got glass floor, and I've got doors into each of these levels. The lighting, by the way, I'm still not sure on, even though I've made all them diamond shards. I've been using some of these. I really like them. These are just inverted lights from Ender.io. There is a powered version of these that does light over a lot bigger distance. So I may go to the powered version of them and have them running off conduits across the roof of my buildings, across the ceilings of my buildings, which I kind of like the idea of. So I may go with that. I want to see how they look. Oops. I didn't mean to go right down there. So, right, what we've got here. While I'm down here, I might as well actually What I'm going to do is I'm going to place 2 of these. 1 and 2. The reason why I'm going to place 2 of these is because I want to click on one. I want to show you a couple of things. First of all, elevator status there. Max extension 0 meters, because I haven't got any of them on. Okay. Now if we click on that, get off. Now if I click on that, will it actually show me? Okay, max extension is 1 meter because I've got one of these lift extension things on. If we go up, so we've got 12 meters worth of lift extensions, elevator frames. Let's call them the right name. If we come up and put all 12 of these in, bit awkward. So you'd think we'd have 12 meters of elevator extension, but if you're looking at it, we actually have got only 8 meters. And that's because these things provide 4 meters of lift per base. So what I'm going to have is, let's say, I'm going to have to be in at this anyway, so I might as well go in through there. So there we go. What you see we've got here is I've got a photovoltaic cell and my portable energy cell, which I need to make another one of them, I'll remember. So if we look how much lift we want one. Let me actually count up how much we need total. 1, 2, why full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16. Should just make a tape measure. 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40, Christ, 41, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, no, 48, 47, 46, 45, so 45 I think I need, which means I'm going to need 12 elevator bases. So I'm going to have a stack of elevator bases going right down into the, let's call it a basement, it's a bit of a weird name for it. So I've got 4. I need to go make another 8 of them. So I'll get them made. What I can do now as well is I can now run conduit. Now I said I wanted all my conduits showing, but I think it's just going to be easier if I have this underground. Okay, so let's have a look up there now. We should have 16 meters of lift. 12. 12? Oh, what am I doing? I put the power straight to the end of the thing. I need to make the kinetic generator compressor, silly me. So I've not done that yet, right? So, well, should I get all that now? Right, so you get the gist anyway. Why is that 12 and not 16? Oh, because I've got 12 of these on, idiot. Right. So I've got 12 elevator frames, so it can only go 12 and I've got 16 worth of the thing there. Right, so the thing we need then, now, before we do anything else, is to get power to this. So as I said before, I want the kinetic compressor. So to make that, let's see what we've got for that then. We've got a few things in here and we need a few more things. So we have got 2 of them. In fact, I might as well make 2 of these while I'm doing it. 2 of them, because I want to actually use these kinetic generators for all my stuff and run conduit to it. An idea I've been talking, well, not talking, but in comments with Per, and he says, good idea, I think, that probably in each of these towers I'll end up with a big reactor, big turbine, and a capacitor bank. So that's end game kind of industrial level, messing around stuff later on. So I should be looking at doing stuff like that. So that means if I'm making more of these, I need more than turbine rotors. So I might as well just make 1 for now. I'll make the rest off camera later. So I need 1 of them, 2 of them, I need 3 of them, and 1 of them. That gets me, where you gone? That's that, and that. And for the rest of the stuff, I need some Buildcraft stuff. Cool. So I've got all that set up over here. Now, if you've been playing modding Minecraft for any period of time at all, you will know what these are. These are BC Buildcraft silicon lasers. Quite expensive, but once you've got as many diamonds as I have, they're not that expensive. So 16 of them. Because I've got like 12 stacks of diamonds, so they're not really expensive now. We also need an assembly table. Let's oh, I've read the assembly table. Okay, get away. So assembly table, I made that. So that's just a similar kind of stuff with a diamond gear in there. So forth, work all the way back to sticks, build them up. I also need that bit of diamond transport pipe. I need one, but we have to make 8, and that needs to be a kinesis pipe, which means I need to combine it with redstone. So there's that guy. And now I'm going to want 2 bits of redstone plus a 3rd bit of redstone yet. I need 1 bit of iron, and I need a rose. Wonderful. And do I need a chest? Yeah, no, I don't need a chest. Not for now. I'll sort a chest out later. And I guess this can go over here. So, right, I am actually going to have to make more energy cells as well, aren't I? I don't really want to cover that because I like it. Which is just a bit lame of me, but you know. Right. I made 16, which is an even number, which is silly. I should have made it an odd number. I'm going to put 8 up there for now. Is that 8? No, 10. No, put these onto a conduit. Not like that, Dick. Come here, you. Thank you. That'll do for now, and that can go there. And I might have to pinch that energy cell for now. I didn't think this through. Should have made a 4th energy cell. That's my portable one I've been using, but I actually wanted it to just to add more power. Eventually, this is all going to be the high level conduit, and it's all be running from one central power source. But for now, it's just a bit haphazard and all over the place. So I should be putting power in. It runs power all the time. What I need to put in here first of all is 2 bits of redstone to make 2 of these redstone chipsets. So that should happen pretty quick. Right, I need another 4 of them to make it 20, don't I? I'll make another 4 of them off camera as well when I make the other stuff for the elevator. So I've got 2 of them chipsets. Wonderful. I also need to put in, let's cancel that before it does it, and a rose red. Them 3 together gets you this stuff, red pipe wire. And that happens really quick. Just flew straight into there. If you combine the red pipe wire with the chipsets we made, you get these guys, basic gates. Wonderful. I'll leave that red pipe wire in there because I should be making more of these later. Wonderful. I think we've got, oops, there's one. While we're waiting for that, let's combine them. Excellent. Into our turbine thing. Is that not how it was? There we go. Turbine rotor. So if I remember correctly, was it like so, like that? That was there. They were there. And what am I missing? Gold gear in a furnace. Night time already. Can you believe it? And in here, there's a furnace. And there's a gold gear, like that diamond one that I showed you. But not quite as far because what have I done wrong? Basic gate, printed circuit board, unassembled. Oh dear. What have I done there? What have I done there? Silly me. Thought I'd made them. Printed circuit boards. I've used them all, haven't I? Damn it. Okay, back in a bit. Okay then, that was a bit of a bigger mission. I needed to make 6 of these and 6 of these, so they're pretty straightforward. One's got a plastic, one's got a squid plant, one's got the lightning plant, and the compressed iron, and the redstone, and the thing there. I decided to make 24 of each while I was making them, so I've actually got enough stuff. I made 4 more of them as well. Oh, I remember I've got these awesome bags that someone kindly told me in a comment. Same comment that told me about enchanting the strong boxes. I also vaguely remembered it said satchel as well. I didn't know what a satchel was. Now, a satchel's a thermal expansion bag, and you can enhance that as well. You can enchant it. So it's got holding 4 on that one. So I've got a nice big bag inside my ender bag there, and they can go to resonant as well, so they can go bigger. That one's only got holding 3. That's my building stuff. I also made a ender pouch that goes to my sorting system. I've renamed these in an anvil, sorting, and man bag. It's the same as names that I always use. So when I'm out and about, if my inventory gets full, I can grab that bag and chuck stuff straight into my sorting system, which is kind of nice. Same colour there, triple orange, as you see. Right then, so I made enough, so I can have 3 of these kinetic compressors. Wonderful. So for now, I'll be running these off solar, but eventually these will all be running off my same networked system, if you will. I guess I can call it that. I'm going to have one power system running the entire thing. Is the plan. So of course I put conduit there. I didn't need conduit at all. I needed pressure tube. And what I should be able to do now is bang that guy on there, and it doesn't connect. Wow. Which side do you connect on, guy? Do you connect on there? And now I'm one pressure tube short, sure. There we go, I connect there. Oh, I've got enough. Wonderful. So what I need to do is, we're getting power. I'm sure this worked the other day when I did it. Oh, it's not working. Power's going up because it's got a solar panel on it. Did I need a conduit in between? I'm sure I didn't. I've tried this in my single player creative world. Perhaps I did. I know it works with the thing straight on it. Let me try it, and can I just, I hope I can just break you without damaging it. I can. So put that there. Get rid of that. And put a single bit of conduit between. Don't see how that makes a difference. But let's have a look. Machine generating compressed air, cool. Before I forget, I shall be putting on a security upgrade. Wonderful, so that is generating air. I made the rest of these bits, so we have got, I made 3 lots, so that's 4, 8, 12, which should give me 16, 48, and I believe I need 44, so I've got 1 left over, elevator base left over. So I should have enough here. So if I look at this guy now, you should be getting pressure. Problems. Apply more pressure. The pressure is too low. Is the pressure going up? Maximum there is 44 meters, which I think is what I need. Pressure is going up. As you can see, it may take a bit of time to get the pressure up. And my security upgrade there. Speed upgrade. I need to make some speed upgrades. I need to make it for the other stuff as well. The reason why I haven't yet is because it's, which guy is it? Speed upgrade. No, you're not it. Where are you? There it is, that one. Speed upgrade. I need to make some potions of swiftness and some cakes. I just haven't got around to it yet. It's just a little bit fiddly. But I will make some of them. I think I need, when I say single player testing, I believe I used 3 of these. So pressure's starting to go up. And the one thing I've not shown you, that these elevator collars that I made, these make it so you don't need redstone. And what I've got is, they actually need to be touching the frame as far as I can tell though, which means I'm going to have to stick it out in the world a little bit like so. So you see that I put that there and it's got a 1 on it. If I come up to my next one, that's got a 1 and a 2. 1, 1, 2, 2. What? It should be 3, fool. 1, 2, 2, 2. 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, let's go back down. So I've got one of them on each of the floors I want it to stop at. And if we look in here now, this bottom one here, floor names. Floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and how are we doing for pressure? We are not into the green yet. But I think that's all working as it should. And that power's going up during the day, so that'll be fine. I think I'm going to put another elevator over that side once I get that side built. But let's just leave things like that for now. So it looks like it certainly does need a conduit in between. And I'm not sure how high this guy goes. We shall see which pressure goes up to. I'll cut the camera and I shall come back when we have got pressure. Okay then, a little bit of time's passed and I have got full 5 bar in there, excellent. And you see that guy there is nicely sitting on 5 bar, so everything is good and safe down here. So what we should be able to do now is, if I press number 2 there, right click, it's really slow. Now, apparently I cannot craft cake in this version of the DW20 pack. In the newer pack, I believe I can, but I've not updated yet. So there we go, floor 2. I say I probably won't be using this much because I have got my creative flight, but it's more part of it suits the build. So I did initially go with all glass around this, but I don't know if it's the type of glass I use. It was a quite clear glass. Maybe needs something with connected textures to make it look better, but it didn't really look right as glass. There we go, floor 3. That works fine. Can we make it to floor 5, or do I need more stuff? I made the elevator frames, I took them right to the top, so they'd actually go a little bit higher than the platform's going to. Wonderful. And then lastly, this is the one where I'm not sure of. Have I got enough extension? Titter. Right. Ah, one shot. Okay, so I do in fact need that last one, which I'll put back in here. With 2 of the other PCBs I had, by the way, just to keep you up to date. I made the final one of these things. I made all the rest, but I didn't make the drill, so I made the drill. The drill is pretty straightforward. It's just stuff I already had. So there we go. I had one of them, so it's just 3 of them cylinders and a diamond and the usual stuff there. So that, I've got the full set of them now, so whenever I need to make anything else, I've got all them ready to go. I do need to make the programs. So when you've got the laser programs, so I have to make them at some point as well. Right, one more then. As far as I know, these have to go on top of each other. I don't think you can stack them next to each other. But there we go, we've got a nice little enclosed system there. So let's see if this guy goes all the way to 5 now. Whee! Can you come to 5 please? Excellent. There we go, we have a lift. Be nice if they could go 1 block back, I think. If you could put them 1 block back from the elevator, but I'm not sure it'd know then. But never mind, it's all good. It's all good. So I'll send that guy back down. And when I update the pack, when I update the version, there is, I think I'm using the 1.0.1, which they recommended. There is a 1.0.2 on there. There we go. That I think goes very well with our build. Right then, to the next thing for this episode then that I want to get on with, and it involves this thing: architect table and a builder. So if you look at BC Builders, it's called. That should narrow me down, and it doesn't do it all. Weird. It's cut some of the stuff off there. That's not everything that you can get from BC Builders, I don't think. How is it? No, because the actual builder's not there. Filler builder. Oh, architect table. Maybe it's everything. Okay, I thought there was more to it than that. So Firstly, what we need, first thing you need is this guy. It's called an architect table. And we also need, I've made a filler before, you've seen the filler. I always make a filler. Very good bit of kit. And you saw me use that the other day, I think, to fill in the stone blocks. Now, I've also made, so a builder and a filler are exactly the same, apart from its diamond gears, and the architect table is very similar, apart from instead of a chest, it has a blueprint. Now, I need a new blueprint, I think. I think I can overwrite my old blueprint, the one that I've already used, because I tested this. I'll make a new blueprint anyway. For that, all you need is a piece of lapis. There's my other blueprint called Tower, and some paper. There you go, blueprint. Now, the difference between a blueprint and a template is a template uses ink instead of lapis. A template doesn't remember what materials have been used, whereas a blueprint actually remembers what materials have been used. I need to set this with me now, and I need to get out my landmarks out of my tools chest. There we are. And now we'll need my angel block as well. And what we're going to do here is I'm going to place this guy there. Oh, that's right. Well, that is right, but lining this up is a bit scary. Getting it all lined up right is a bit scary. I don't mind telling you. Okay, and then grass level in here. What I should do is first of all turn them on. I know it's a bit irritating with them on, but it's just to help me out a little bit here. And look at my coordinates on the map. So I'm at 244, 244, and then I'm at 880. Okay, 244, 880. So I should be at 244 here. I am. Wonderful. So I'm going to go as far as that, and then I'm going to go up here. Whee! Now, unfortunately, it doesn't go right. I can't reach right to the top. It seems. I think it's just outside the range of what I need, what I want to be doing. So I'll try it, but I don't think it's going to work. Is that about the top? That is not quite the top. It's the level of the top. 879, and one block away anyway. So I'm at 880. Why 139? So I'm at 69. I think 64 is the max it goes. So if I try and connect that there, I'm going to connect it. So I remember I was at. I don't have to break them anymore, have I? I was at, I believe, 70. So 134, I think, is my max. So I'm going to be one block that way. Oh, you son of a bitch. 2, 3, 4. So if I place that landmark on there now, I should be able to drop all the way down here. I don't actually need them after all. I need them to line it up at the other end though. If I click that, there we go. We have got a box around this tower. Wonderful. And what I do now is, if I place my architect table down next to that, bosh, it turned into a nice black and blue frame. So these have been in Buildcraft as long as I remember, but I think they might have worked in 164. I'm not sure. They certainly didn't work before 164. But they certainly do work now, which is really cool. So what I'm going to do in this is, I'm actually going to call this Tower 2. You can see you've got mode and stuff like that. Rotate. Interesting. Let's give it. I've not really played along with that. What I do, name it. If you name it first. If you don't name it first, it just comes as a blank template, unnamed, which I think can cause issues. So name it first. I'm going to call this one Tower 2. The towers are exactly the same, apart from this bit here. If the first tower I copied was that one, and that had that line there, the second one I've copied is this one, so it's going to have that bit of the wall in with it. So what I can do now is I can take that out. Now this is where it gets scary, because if I get this lined up wrong, I'm going to make a massive mess. So what I need is some bricks to start with. What I'll end up doing is taking a barrel full of bricks over there actually. But I'll sort that out off camera. I just need a few to get me going to make sure I'm lined up right. And I need one of my new energy cells that I made off camera. That should be fully charged, and they both are. Wonderful. Yeah, both real low. Interesting. I thought they'd have drained filling them up. They must have done. And I need a wrench. I've got 2 of them for my tool bag. And just so I don't get jumped while we're over there, I'm going to sleep before I go over there. Sleep when I get there. So what I'm trying to line up with is line up with that. Well, I've got to try and make sure I line up right. So can I sleep now? I can. And I forgot the builder. I'll tell you what, let's go back for the builder. This way, having these lines on helps me a bit. Nothing in there, is there? No. Okay, so where I want to be is 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and then the builder from the red line. Yeah. Four spaces and then the builder from the red line. So this is the red line. So 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, then the builder. And it has to be the same height. So I need to use 2 bricks for the time being. 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and then the builder. How does that sound? I'll turn them off. And what I'm going to do at first is I'm going to power it up. And I'm going to turn NAI off here so you can see this here. So if I put some bricks in there, it should calculate what's needed. Oh, and if I put the blueprint in, cool. So I was hoping you start at the bottom. Are you starting at the bottom? Oh, you are starting at the bottom. Wonderful. So you see there, it needs. What? Well, that's bizarre. They're in a chest. Unless my chest's exploded and they're on the floor. Bizarre. So, wow, that's really weird. So I can see if this is lined up now. Let's put a few more bricks in. So before I commit too many bricks to it, I can just let it finish off this. That's weird how it's gone up to there, because it's thinking about it's. If it added a stock, I reckon that's where it would have got to. Are you running? No. Okay, now I can check if it's lined up, because this wall here should line up with that wall there. Do you line up, my friendly wall? No, you do not. Well, there we go. So that's the bonus of testing. Is that right though? That wall's the same. I think I'm one out. Right, let me just confirm or deny if this is correct, and I should be back when it's lined up. Okay then, I'm glad I did that. It was one block out. I've just started again, I've moved it across one, and as you can see, I've just manually put them in. That lines up, and that lines up, so I think I'm good to go. There should be room for 2 blocks underneath there, which is the 2 brick blocks, which is all good. So everything lines up. So what I've done is I've brought a barrel of bricks across, and I just want to put them there for now. Screw it. barrel of bricks, and I did make a tape measure and just double checked. If you look from the, if you've never seen a tape measure before, you place it like so, and then it says 27 meters is what I'm looking for. So 27 meters is this block. 27. Check that with the front. I measured that the front face. So see on screen there, 27 meters. So I believe I am in the right place, and everything's good. So if you're looking here now, you can see what this needs. So 701 stone bricks, which I believe that's correct. 214 plain stone bricks. 79 rusty factory blocks. 24 factory blocks. 10 wire frames. 20 spruce wood. I've got spruce wood. Parkage spruce wood. I think I've got some. I have. Wonderful. 20 of them. And that should be everything apart from the bricks. So if I start it up now, I'll start placing all them. And hopefully this is right. The problem is, I mean, the only problem if I got it wrong is it'd take me a while to deal with it, to knock it all down. I guess I could knock it down with a quarry. The simpler way of doing it. Look at that wonderful thing. Now, the episode's getting a bit long. It must be about 35 plus minutes. Hopefully they line up. So the inside of that block there. So I'm at 765 102. Go down. I'm at 765 102, so that's looking good, isn't it? The fact them two corridors line up. And you can see there's some of the stone frame from the lift, the elevator. I think I'm going to have another elevator at this side, so I've got one at each end. And once it's done all the bits there that are not brick, which it's done, I'll start filling this full of brick. I'll start doing all the bricks for me. So you can leave now. All I'm going to do is I'm going to finish letting this run, and then once it's completed the amount of bricks it needs, I'm going to be wrapping this episode up. It's weird how it shows them bees, isn't it? That's really weird. They are in a chest, but there's loads of chests. Oh no, the rest, that's the only chest I've got in there. All the rest are strong boxes. So it's actually showing the contents of the chest. Weird. So at some point, see, all the other ones have gone, all the other needed stuff. At some point we'll get down to under 1,000 bricks. I'll know exactly how many I need. But, check that out. How awesome is that? So I really wish, I don't know about this when I did these walls, because putting all them windows in was a pain. I could have just copied a wall section and just kept doing it further down, further down. So that's going to really help. And it kind of motivates me to the future to other big builds. Builds this size or bigger. That's kind of cool as well. I do want to build at some point a scale size Warhammer 40k spaceship, but the shortest one is about 1,000 blocks, of 1,000 meters long, so like 1,000 blocks, which doesn't sound a lot, but this is 10 chunks, which is 160 blocks. So a spaceship would be about 8 times as long as this, and that's the smallest one. But, so it's a bit crazy, a bit crazy. Do you line up? I hope you do. Yeah, you seem to line up. Wonderful. So there we go. There's a real nice way of building. Now there is also a thing called the template library, blueprint library. There we go. That guy. Now, apparently, if you make this, if you can store your blueprints in there, it actually saves them to your hard drive. So you could, in theory, I'm sure there's a lot of risk of world corruption and crashes and stuff like that, but you could save a blueprint in a world and then use that in another world when the game updates, and then you could rebuild a favorite building, or if you've got like a favorite way of doing a blood magic temple for your altar, you could just copy it and I've run out of bricks. Still get babbling instead of getting the job done. So it's actually looking like it's going to need more than what I've got here. So I'm going to have to go and fill my bricks up. Anyway, you get the gist. That is a really nice way of building. So thank you again. I believe it was Alex. I apologise if it wasn't Alex, but I think it was Alex. Thank you again for suggesting that I look again at the Buildcraft Builder. Like I say, I've looked at it since 1.2.5 and it's never worked. I've always liked the idea of it. And now I actually get to play with it. Wonderful. Saved me loads of time. Unfortunately, I think it just does 4 chunks by 4 chunks like the quarries do. And because I am a little bit higher than 64 blocks up, I'll have to manually do to finish the top off, but that's not a big deal, is it? The fact it's doing all this intricate stuff for me is amazing. Right, in fact, I might as well wrap up there, because all this is doing is just finishing itself off. There we go, wonderful speed building. As always, thank you for watching. I hope you like the elevator. Like I say, I'm going to make a second one. I'll get that done off camera. I'll get a second one done here, so we've got a way from both ends. And next episode, I think I'm going to be looking at moving on with Britannia, so I can start getting some more quartz for the floors and stuff. What I may have to do, I may do Thaumcraft as well to get a wonder of equal trade. I may just use marble or some other floor surface for now, and then equal trade it also the quartz stuff later on. But I'll have a think about that. So next episode, either be Britannia or Thaumcraft, or possibly both. I hope you join me for that. Cheers. Bye.